good dig, we just drifted right. So we're going to have a bit of graft to do to get to the green in 2 from there. Right, so we completely got hold of that tee shot there. I just drifted, well, we drifted about 40 yards right at the fairway. It's got to be a 7. Got a pathway here, I don't know if you can see it there on the camera. But that is most definitely, I want to get over that pathway. Over there. Not made the green. We did not make the green there. But we should be able to poke it onto the green from there. Let's go over and have a look. Look at the poor fucking rabbit, bruv. Being yammed up by these fucking birds. Now they're sitting up in the fucking tree waiting for me to leave so they can come and yam some more. Little fuckers. Third shot. It's gonna have to be a pitch in here. I'd love to go for a little 9-iron dink or a pitching wedge or something, but it's too much fluff. We've got too much like lumpy, bumpy ground in front of us here, so hopefully we'll find a piece with the old sand. Find a piece. Oh, it's too big. Look at the state of that. It's rolling off as well. That's a sandwich. Fucking hell. 4th shot. Hopefully we can tap it close for a single bogey. That was not the desired stroke we wanted. So now we're going to have to hope that we get smooth putt from here. Sit. Double bogey to start, but didn't play that hole bad. Just the putting that's let me down a bit there. Well, actually that sand wedge off the edge of the green was a little bit ropey, but putting could have been better. Hole number 2. Just over 300 yards, par 4. In fact, got a bloody scorecard here. 308 yard, par 4. .308 yard, par 4. Try and pump one straight down the middle. should have dropped. Back end of the fairway. It's back end of the fairway because it was drifting right, but it's definitely not in that marshland there. I've got a low battery on my phone, so like a dingbat, I haven't brought out a power bank to charge it because I'm an amateur. So 9 iron in hand. Too big. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, we didn't lose it, so it's just rolled off the back of the green. But that was a great strike. 2 strokes to make par. Let's see what we can do. What we want to do. Double bogey the first, you've got to follow that with a par, you've got to, otherwise you start sinking. On to the third. Third hole. Par 4, 330 yards, stroke index 5. So the first hole was stroke index 2, 310 yard par 4. Stroke index 4 was the second. This is stroke index 5, 330 yards. Let's hopefully slap this down there. At least 170, but at the end of the day, just problem with falling off balance. Part of a wonky golfer gene. Let's just see, coming nice and smooth. Driver's been alright so far. Cutty one. Come across it a bit. Yeah, a few yards beyond the bunker. Not quite 170, I don't think there, but we got it down there. Tracer's still working. We might have a little problem with the tracer when we start planning towards the sun, but for now it's working, so let's crack on. I do not know now because I am not the biggest 3-wood hitter in the world. I'm lucky if I actually catch a piece with the 3-wood. But I'm here to learn, improve, get better and all that good stuff. So let's have a dig. Let's have a dig. smooth swing, that would have been money. Might not have gone super far, but that would have been good contact. So I'm just going with that. Left ear behind the ball. Smooth, steady swing. Yeah, we launched it down. There is a ditch down there, so we ain't making the ditch. As you can see, they're pretty straight. Just, if anything, really, it's got a little bit too under the ball. It went a bit too high, really. I prefer to cut a 3-wood, but hey ho, we're down there for our third shot. Like 55 yards. Slow. Stay on. Get up. One putt for par. Through 3, we are now on the 4th, 125 yard, par 3, stroke index 8. I'm going to go hopefully I can get underneath this nice. Doesn't have to be smelted. Lovely though, look at the line on that. Dead straight, just short. Right, so I'm now on the 4th hole. My phone's only on 25%. It's taking an absolute Michael, it is. Right, as you know, this is a par 3. We are allowed to pick and place, people. Pick and place, no closer to the hole. I'm gonna go putter. I really hope this doesn't blow up in my face. So 2 strokes to make par. We've got a bit of a slope to get up here, so the ball could change direction as it goes up the slope and bobbles and all that horrible stuff. So let's just give it a nice stroke, hopefully up the hill, roll up towards the hole for a par. It's going to stop short. 6-7 foot. Oh well, that was the chance I was willing to take from there. So we are looking at a realistic single bogey here. But let's see. We will try our best, try our absolute best we will to get a par out of this, but I mean, you look at the green, you're lucky if you can hold a straight line on this. I can't really give a too much behind the ball because of my battery dying, so... Right, third shot. Big fucking bar, that is brutal, that is. A 5. Now I'm not chatting shit. Where's that fucking hole gone? Where's that hole, man? Oh, look here. Yeah, look, right there. I'm gonna... Listen, I know I could have repaired it. I know I could. All you fucking haters. But let's just be real. If you actually watched, you'll see my ball fucking jumped in the air just after I putted it. That's because of that, mate. That's because of that. I should have assessed my line. All that sort of professional stuff. But I didn't because I'm a ruddy amateur. Right, 5th hole. Par 4, stroke index 7, 255 yards this one. Now this is the first one where I don't know whether we're going to get tracer because the sun's right in front of us, although it has gone behind this cloud right now. So if I get an educated move on, let's not get wild now. Driver's been doing me proud. Set up a little bit right of the fairway here on the tee box. Although it's in the middle, they've moved the tee box over to the right hand side of the tee box area. So I'm going to aim left and just hopefully I can swing on plane, because if I cut across the ball it's going to fuck off right into these trees on the right. As I said, battery's running low, so let's get on with it. Right, I don't know whether the trace has come, but we've faded it. Definitely not 255 yards. As you can see, a big lean, but it's gone left to right, so don't know whether that's a fade or whether that's a slice. All you fucking know-it-alls, you can tell me, can't you? Right, tried putting it in low power mode to savour the battery a little bit, but it's not having a fucking bar of it. Let's go and try and get... I don't buy that. I'm not buying that. It's telling me 55 yards. You're having a giraffe. That's not as close as we was earlier on. Right, I'm going pitching wedge. I'm going to try and play it off the left edge of this bunker up here. So because my battery's fucking running low now, mid swing there, just waffle, waffle, waffle. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. As I've took my shot, I've basically caught it quite thin. It's gone low. Glided up, it's just cut here, left side of the green, hit this kind of moundy bit, skipped on, and it's rolled off just up here. Just waiting for it to come into shot. As you can hear, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. Where are we? There we are. Yeah. So the ball's come off here. It's landed before the green, but because I caught it thin, it's just glided up. So we're now here. Third shot. 2 shots to par it from here. So 2 shots to par it from here. Got a hole in the ground right here, so it's green. It's, you know, unplayable ground there, so we can move to here. Just left of the hole. As I said, third shot. And look, the one time I needed it to just roll and roll and roll, and it doesn't. Major letdown. I've got 2 geezers down here as well, teeing off. Playing some rapido golf they are. Seriously. Not even joking, bruv. They are on it. Red button all the way. Anyway, you know, like I say all the time, everyone's entitled to play their game. I don't know how the fucking hell 2 people are catching up with me, mate. Like, I'm not hanging about. 4th shot. Wanker. Absolute monkey spanker. 5th shot. Alright, 6th hole, par 3, 176 yards, stroke index 6. Staying with the old 6. I'm gonna go 6 iron. 6 iron. We're slightly elevated here, so anyone that knows a thing or two about the old golf knows that elevation, you're taking yards off, but I'd say we're only slightly elevated here. Maybe about 10 yards above the green, if I'm right in my calculations. So let's just stop yapping and hopefully not top the granny out of it and send one down there. 6 iron, off we go. Going. It's going. Bouncing. It's rolling. Hold that green. Yeah, we held the green. And we got oh, the tracer's still working, people. I love it. Right. So there's no bullshit, yeah? I'm still trotting to my ball. Battery's probably going to die, so I've got to bask in a little bit of the glory here, yeah? Ball, flag, green in 1. Love it. The simulator is paying off. Now let's see if I can fucking putt this out for a par. I'll tell you what, we'll just leave it rolling. It's a par, so I shouldn't know. It's a ruddy par, so I definitely shouldn't moan. But I wanted a birdie. I'm going to blame these 2 over here. They were talking, they put me off. Absolute pair of sausages. Right, I'm pretty darn certain we are not going to get a tracer here because of that there current bun shining through. Look, if we did that, you'd get it, but we ain't getting it. And I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to see my ball. So, cross your fingers for me, guys. I'm going 5 iron anyway. This looks flat, but it's not, basically. Right, so I'm going 5 iron. Hopefully you'll be able to hear by the contact that it was an okay shot. If it is an okay shot, because it might not be. A professional golfer I am not. I'm just a professional at wanting to be professional, if that makes sense. Anyway, battery's dying. Just really, really hope we can find a straight line and I can find this ball after, because this is the ball I've been playing with all the way around. It would be such a shame to lose it. Alright, we cut one. Luckily we stayed really low. That might actually trace because it didn't even come off the ground. Well, you'll be able to see it anyway, and I roughly saw where it landed. It's going to be about 50 yards from the green. It was a terrible shot, to be fair. I just lifted up way too early there. Slung my body around into it way too early. Right, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a read in here, but I've got to try and get an exact yardage. It's saying 61 yards, but I mean my hands shake quite a bit, so I've got a feeling my hands might be having an impact there, but we'll see. I don't think that is 61 yards. I just don't. But let's. So I'm going sand wedge. If I catch it good, it's got to land on the dance floor. As long as I don't top it. Let's just pull the trigger, come on. I've topped it. Scull. Hi. That is so embarrassing, but I made the green, so. See, I'm starting to rush now because of the battery. I want to get through all the holes before my phone dies. I did have my phone on charge in the car, but it's a new car and I've got a new wire, and I think the wire is pony. So 12% we're on. My phone is going to throw up that message at 10%. So I need to try and get this in the hole before that message comes, because it's going to stop bloody recording when that message comes up. So third shot. It's uphill. It's a good 50 foot to my rough estimation. Simmer. Ah, look at that. Look, we ain't playing about now. Yeah, I don't think I need to putt that out. Single bogey. Single bogey. We're now on 11%. Walking. Yeah. I mean, what are we saying? Are we saying putt it out for a single bogey? I can hear you all. I was going to try and be a right. I'll tell you what, I will. Be a flash Harry. Watch this dolly me right up now. Actually, look, let me slap it on properly so I know it ain't going to fall off. Oh, that feels so much better. That actually stops me from like losing balance. Ooh. Right, we're now on 10%. We're on the 8th hole. This is stroke index 1, this one. Green tilts to the right. So you need to try and land up the left side, but all the way, like a good 3/4 of the way up the fairway, got a tree line. You can't see it because that fucking sun is blocking it out hard. But it is 353 yards, plays more like 400 yards, I'm not joking. A lot of people here say this should be like a par 5. Obviously it shouldn't. But it just feels like a par 5 when you're taking it on. So again, I'm hoping all you high IQ people within the golfing spectacle world can hear a good shot / a bad shot, because you know I do have bad shots in my locker, as you've seen. Just a nice easy one. Try not to lose the ball, because me and this ball are having a good round here. Not a great score, but quite consistent in strikes. And oh, I can see it. I can see it in the air. Now I saw that in the air. There's no tracer, but I didn't see it land. I did not see it land, but it went high, and I believe it was coming to the right, back onto the fairway. It's gone high above this tree right here. Right, so we found our ball. We clipped one of these trees here to my left, and it's ended up stopping here. 3 trees deep, which ain't too sad, but we definitely have not gone as far as what we would want to go. So 5 iron. Let's just try and send it to that bunker up there on the right. That's going to land and roll right. But we're up there. Let's go hit our third. Right, 6% on the old dog and bone now. I'm going to go 8 iron. Because this tree right here, I want to try and keep it low if I can. So 8 iron. I'm standing way above the ball here. Does not make me feel confident. But third shot. Oh. That is bullshit, and I don't know what the fuck the tracer was doing, because it's gone right through the tree there. I've watched it go through a gap, but it must have clipped a branch as it's gone through, and it's just fucking dropped there, man. Listen, anyone who's got a golfing brain would have heard that. Would have heard the contact. That was a beautiful strike. I mean, I'm hitting into wind a little bit. That's savage. That's savage. Because other than being a little bit too high. Son of a bee's nitch. So that's where we've dropped. Fucking lovely. Right. I'm gonna go. No, do you know what? I'm gonna go 9 iron because I've got a slope. Right, pick and place. I'm really in a race now with the battery and stuff, so pick and place. I'm allowed to do it. Got 1 hole after this, and I'm on 5% now. It's like 2 geezers behind me as well, waiting to come up this fairway. Right, 9 iron, looking just to bump it and let it roll up there. Yeah, you can tell we're rushing. Fuck me, what a sausage. I've got a lot of things going around my mind now. Battery, people behind, fucking... So that was my 4th shot. I think on a whole I've actually played well. It's just been a couple of moments here and there, putting being the big one. We are going to putt from here though. We're still on 5%. So we're going to get the flat stick out now. This is our single bogey stroke, this one. So we're looking at potentially a bit of a whopper. We're a good few feet from the hole, uphill as well. Let's just get up there and get somewhere close. Big, fat, smelly cat. Right. So that was single bogey. Absolute dreadful. Just topped the ball, bobbled it in the air. Well, slightly in the air. I just got the ball off the ground with a stinking putter. And I've just noticed my shot traces on there from before, so. Right, so now 6th stroke. Yes, that's right, you heard it. 6th stroke. Please go in. Oh, this is going to be an 8. This is going to be a quadruple bogey. 7th. Triple bogey stroke. Go. Oh, fuck for that. At least it weren't a quadruple. I'm taking that. I'm fucking taking that. Triple bogey there. Triple bogey. Ouch. That hurts my ego. Right. 9th hole, par 3. Stroke index 9. So the easiest hole. 131 yards. I've got pitch and wedge in hand. I've just trod on my tee to put it in the ground, like, and I've pushed it down a bit too far. My gumbo fingers can't get it out. So because the battery is now probably on 2%, it's just gonna have to be, innit? So let's go. Land short. Yeah, that's going to be short, but as you can see, lovely little line up there, just a bit short. If the tee was higher, maybe we'd get there a little bit better, but I don't know. All you golf know-it-alls will know better than me. Okay, so we're now on 1%. We're definitely not going to see this out now. So I'm at least walking up. You've just seen me tee off. If you can see what we got here. Can we see flag and ball before the fucking phone dies? Flag and ball. There's the flag, there's the ball. I can assure you that ball is, what, it's about 2 yards right of the pin. So, we you know, it was not a bad shot from the tee there, just a little bit short. Let me see if I can putt this out before it dies. It's going to be par for me. Slightly uphill. Slow. Stay on. Oh. Messed ourselves up a bit there. Just rushing. Right. Can we pop this out before the battery dies? Come on, man. 100%. I mean, I'll put it in. You can call it a single bogey. I'm going to call it a par. You know, I always assess those kinds of shots. That was straight in the middle of the cup. If the flag was out, there's no way that's too fast that it's not going to drop. So for me, that's a par. And it's a really good par as well. Thanks for watching, people.